Hey, Paul Ingram here with Collie Center. In my previous video on the stick, if you caught it, I showed a collie fighting combination that is one of the highest percentage combinations that exist. It's a great fighting combination that works with many applications. And in that video, I mentioned that you can do the combination with your stick, with your double stick, with a knife, with two knives, and so on and so on. And I figured, why not come on here, make another video with the knife and give you a good visual so that way you can actually see the drill done with another weapon category, proving the principle in collie of the transference of skill. So let's grab a training knife, grab two training knives if you have them. If you don't have any training knives, then run into the kitchen and go grab a spoon or two spoons, and those will be your training knives for today. Then get your butt over to colliecenter.com and order yourself some training knives. Links are below for that. All right, let's grab our gear and let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna start off with one knife for right now. If you saw the previous video, then you already got this lesson. We're just gonna rinse and repeat, but on another area of collie, another category, which is the daga. So from here, our combination was those three angles of strikes. Because in collie, and in any martial art, in any fighting, there's really only three angles of striking. You have a diagonal, you have a horizontal, and you have vertical. The numbering systems of like an angle 1, an angle 2, an angle 3, an angle 4, an angle 5, that's something different. Even though they say angles of attack, yes, but those are different ways that you can utilize the three basic angles of diagonal, horizontal, and vertical. Are you following me here? Is that too complex? Okay, let me know down in the comments if that's too complex for you. So the combination follows that order. Diagonal, because diagonals give you the most leverage, and it's the fastest transference from one side of the body to the other. So you're getting across the center line and right side to left side back to right side as fast as possible. Then it follows up to a horizontal and then also a vertical, okay? So the combination is exactly that. We're gonna strike down on the vertical, come back across on the horizontal, and then we're gonna strike a broken vertical right there. You could also go fluid on the vertical. You can go fluid there, but broken's gonna be a little faster and it's gonna get you back to your diagonal a little bit faster. Okay, so you have 1, which is your diagonal, 2, which is your horizontal, and then 3, which is your vertical. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you want to, yes, like I said, you can go all the way back around here and go into the all the way through vertical on that circular. Sometimes you need to do that. Sometimes you need to do that. Now, I know if you're not used to training collie, at least in this manner, and because I have a knife in my hand, I know people are gonna be like, don't swing so big. There's times when you do, and then there's times when you don't, when you shorten it up. So you gotta make sure that you're training both mechanics. But the way that I like to teach it in the beginning is, yes, the mechanics come right off of the bolo. Yes, the mechanics come right off of the stick. The stick comes off of the bolo. But we're learning that full arc potential. We're learning the full angle in the beginning because you need it. This has more cutting surface. It has more power. It has more range. And sometimes you need those aspects of your strikes and attacks. And other times you need to keep it short and more fast because sometimes you need those aspects of your strikes. So it's important to know the basics, then work on the manipulations, okay? So train it both ways, whether you're training with the knife, whether you're training with the bolo, the stick, the staff, the spear, and they all have full arc strikes, and then they all have shortened arc strikes. So just play around with this little drill right here, this combination, and experiment a little bit with the broken and that fluid circular right there on the vertical. Experiment, play around. Play around, just have fun. Go outside, get some sun, get some wind, get some rain on you, and have fun. So after we accomplish it on the single knife, you can also train it if you want to on the left hand. Kind of work some coordination on that. Do it both ways. Okay. You can do it this way too, if you want to. But now let's go ahead and look at the two weapons. And this is exactly how we did it on the two sticks, or bolos if you want to. So from here, we cannot leave our left hand when we're striking, doing the combination with the right. We can't leave our left hand up like this, okay? Because you're going to have problems. You're going to run into your elbow, and then people are going to be like, "Well, suck in the elbow." Yeah, but now you can't get your left knife out if you needed to renegotiate your tactic right away, because sometimes you need to do that. Sometimes my opponent's got the timing for this, so I would have needed to use this weapon, but I can't because it's locked up now because I was an idiot and I didn't know what to do with my left hand. So we're gonna fix that for you. So from here, I'm gonna take my left hand first and I'm gonna strike what we call a circular one. See how? Circular one. And then I'm gonna bring it all the way down here to the bottom. That opens up my right hand to strike freely on top. Now, as my left hand comes around, I'm gonna strike a circular one on the right hand. Boom, see how my right hand's now at the bottom? And that opens it up freely for my left hand to strike on top. Okay? Just take this nice and slow here. Now you don't have to worry about running your weapon into yourself. See how many times? You could just sit here and repeat the right hand if you want. And you don't have to worry about locking up your second weapon. Everything is free to strike individually, independently. So remember that we're not just taking this hand and dropping it, okay? We're striking and covering the center line with that strike. And right away, see, I can close that and then switch it to the other side right there. So we're not just kind of passively dropping this. We're gonna cover the center, and we could possibly hit and pick something up on our opponent. Maybe strike their hand or something, create some timing, get them to flinch, and then we have that attack or on the countering side of things right there. So a lot of applications with this. And maybe at some point when you come out and train with me at one of my seminars, you could be my partner for an upcoming video, and then I can put some applications, because I'm out here all by myself all the time now. So it's hard to do partner videos now when your closest training partner is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles away. Okay? And you're out, you gotta do what you can sometimes. And I'm still training every day, so hopefully you're still training every day as well, regardless to your access of a training partner or not. But anyways, there you have it. Same drill that I taught last time in the last video on the stick and the double stick. As I said in that video, how you can do it also on the knife, single knife and double knife. And that the skill literally just repeats itself. If you want to continue your training with me, head over to KaliCenter.com. I got the link down below. And if you specifically are looking for the knife, check out my Kali knife fighting course. It's a complete knife fighting training course. It takes you all the way through the forms of how to handle the knife for your solo training. It takes you through the corto, the tapping, what the tapping really is. And it takes you and then it expands it back out and teaches you how to close the distance, fight long range into corto. And we have a lot of fun, and there's a lot of good training material within that complete knife fighting course. I also have a discount code available down below. Use that code and get the deal. So head over to KaliCenter.com, and I'll see you over there in just a little bit.